21 is coming. Who knows? Maybe 2021 will be the year that 20 becomes 21.
I've got City second. You're an idiot.
And that's a fact. Top of the league, that's a fact. 21's coming, and that's a fact.
You know City have won the league, don't you? Like, game over. This whole 21 is coming thing that's done.
Listen, Joe, I've kept really quiet, but I'll tell you something. You've gone down in my estimations when you said that. And we have not resorted to that yet. And Dave, you can tell him now, we're still fighting for this title. And they've got to go to Everton and get something. And I would just love it if we beat them. 21's still coming, you knob.
Hello and welcome to Premier League Pisstake, the greatest show on the internet, hosted by myself, Joe Smith, and yourself,
Adam, on the internet.
Yeah? Sorry, the greatest show on the world.
Planet Earth.
Inside the world as well. There's nothing in the centre of this
There's some good stuff that's going on the planet outside of Earth.
Yeah.
We're the best show.
Yeah, mate, I'm not trying to insult Saturn.
No,
I know there's some great content.
We've all had a little bit of intergalactic cable every now and then.
Yes, exactly. Adam, it looks as though 21 isn't coming. I think you might have been wrong. We all got duped. But you were the one steering. You were the one who came up with the mantra, the motto that inspired a generation of Manchester United fans. It looks as though 21 is
I said 21 is coming, Joe.
Yeah. Is that?
What was wrong about that?
City's got loads of points in that.
Did I say when?
What?
Did I say when it was coming?
Well, the assumption is that it was this season.
I said it's coming.
Yeah.
I didn't say when. So you just need to get a grip.
Oh, so it's us that's...
You do.
You didn't mean this year?
I meant it's coming.
Right,
When?
Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
But I can feel it in my waters.
Can you?
And who's to say
I think you might need some cranberry juice for that.
who's to say it's over?
That's a great point. They're only, what is it, 40 points clear, 10 points clear if they win the game in hand?
They've got to go to Everton and get something, Joe. I've told you.
You have told us that.
I've told you.
You have told us
And
that.
we've got to go to Tetihad.
Oh, we're going to
Have they even beat us there since we've had Ollie?
Not for a bit. No, I don't think under Ollie they have, no.
Never.
Fantastic.
They're beating us at Old Trafford.
So we're going to beat them then?
Yeah, so title's still on.
Should we start with Man City then? Start as we mean to go on. Manchester City beat Spurs 3-0. They're looking quite good, aren't they? They ain't got no strikers. Their best midfielder's injured.
Sick
How
of
are
it,
they still
Joe.
winning?
I was there thinking one more Mourinho masterclass, surely it happens, playing against a team with no strikers. You got the best striker in the world, all this, that and the other. People keep saying, Joe, where would Ollie be without Bruno Fernandes? Would he be sacked? Well, riddle me this, brother. Where would Jose be without Harold Kane?
Probably at Besiktas or something. By now.
Possibly.
Yeah, something like that.
He wouldn't be in a job at the White Hart Lane Stadium.
No.
Why did they only use that about Ollie?
Because people don't want to give him any credit until he's won something. I think that's what it is. And you go through any manager in history, except with the exception of maybe Sir Alex Ferguson. If you take the main...
What? A double negative?
Except, with the exception. No, I think it's tautological. I said the same thing twice.
Mexican food?
No. Yeah, it is. Do you like the crispies or the soft ones? It's the crispies. No, it's tautological where you say the same thing twice in a row. Or is that where you say the opposite? I don't know, mate. The thing is, with the exception of Sir Alex Ferguson, if you take the main player out of any team in any coach, they probably wouldn't have won the things that they won. Look at Pep. He won Champions Leagues with Messi.
Look at us.
You take Messi out of him, he don't win anything.
Fergie lost Ronaldo.
Replaced
him with Valencia. Still won the league.
But that's the same. Fergie's the exception. You take any main player out of any team. You take Lampard out of Chelsea. Who knows if they would have won what they won in the 2000s?
I mean,
you take
took
Henry
Lampard out of Chelsea
Arsenal.
already this season.
Exactly. You take Henry out of Arsenal. Would they have gone invincibles? Who knows? Honestly, that's the point in it. The thing is, we're talking about Jose Mourinho potentially doing a masterclass. When's the last time he did a masterclass? When he held on to
You know what's funny?
a 1-1 draw.
Mourinho masterclass, they died a long time ago. We went to Juventus, bruv.
I remember this.
Held on by our fucking fingernails, yeah, to a draw. Somehow won, and everyone said Mourinho masterclass. We shouldn't have won that game.
No. Mata scored a last-minute free kick, basically.
Your team could hold on for dear life, yeah? Dear life, get hammered. The team could miss 5 penalties. You win 1-0, and they'll go, Mourinho masterclass.
No.
It's not a Mourinho masterclass. But I'll tell you what was a masterclass. And I'm sorry I have to do this. I know you want me to criticise City today. But Ilkay Silky Gundogan.
Oh, fuck him off.
Did you see his goal?
Do you want to know something, right?
The strength.
Yes, but here's the thing.
Strength.
If you say...
The strength. The...
Sick of it.
Finesse.
Yeah, it's got a bit of that.
Oh, it was fucking... Do it.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? If that's Sanchez there getting chucked about by Gundogan, who's shorter than him, who isn't as strong as him, if that's Lindelof, everyone's acting as though he's the worst centre-back in the world. We saw it. He is the worst centre-back in the world. But Gundogan's not known for being strong. Sanchez is known for being pretty strong. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes great players make bad mistakes. I'm trying to defend Lindelof.
Davinson Sanchez isn't a great player.
No, he's
and
shit.
nor is Lindelof.
No, he's shit.
Stop trying to defend the
Well, I'm trying to defend him because he's a Man United player.
That can't defend.
Nice. Joel. If you can't defend yourself, you don't deserve to be defended by us. Although it's maybe the other way around.
That's a bit those that can't defend themselves deserve to be defended.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do with Lindelof, and you're battering me down. Man United won, West Brom equal to that.
See where Spurs are on the table? They're 9th.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? 7 points ahead of them is Manchester United. Moving on to our next game. Do we want to talk about it even? United drew 1-1. If I'm being honest, we dropped points. If I'm being honest. We just didn't make many chances against the worst defensive side in the league. We won the league. If you're looking for a positive, we won the league after drawing 5-5 at West Brom, didn't we? Admittedly, we'd won the league before that game kicked off. But in some ways, there's a lot of parallels to done on that. Harry Maguire's got lost in the circus. Lindelof got no legs no more. What's the point? 1-1 anyway, so we'd have taken that before the game kicked off. You said it was coming and you meant this year. You know you meant this year. So, Adam, Harry Maguire says that he let them score inside 2 minutes because he didn't do clean sheets on Valentine's Day. That's a skid marks joke, I reckon. So, I've got the same problem sometimes. Do you know when you get a new sheet and you're so excited and you run to get in it, you go, run, jump into it, and then you get up and you left skid marks on it. Adam, you've got to come back. Adam!
2 hours later.
So are you going to get him back or what? Because we've got to talk about Man United. It's part of the thing, innit?
Later.
What are you doing? Where have you been? You can't just go and get a coffee because you don't want to talk about...
Raspberry and almond slice, little coffee.
You're a fucking raspberry and almond slice, mate.
Is that...
Man United have drawn, Adam, and it's not looking good.
We're not here to talk about that today, are we? Come on, move on from that. Move on. We've all moved on.
All right, then.
Nobody wants to know, Joe.
What are we talking about?
Why are you spending time depressing people, man?
Oh, blimey.
Oh, blimey.
Leicester beat Liverpool 3-1, and it's another howler from Alisson. Don't think about United. Think about the good things in the world. Leicester beat Liverpool. Alisson, who, oh no, best goalie in the world. Doubt it. You seen him last 2 weeks?
Alisson Blunderland, lad.
Yes, Alisson Blunderland is a great pun by Sky Sports.
I made that.
No, you didn't.
I did today.
It was on Sky Sports 3 weeks ago.
How do they ever make their own things, Sky Sports?
They certainly did it before you did. Liverpool have been dreadful recently. Worse than Man United, which is fun to say, isn't it? They can't do anything. They've got no players, no manager. Their goalies fell off a cliff. Not looking good for them, is it? They're 6 points behind United? And we're shit.
It's all fallen apart for them, hasn't it? I mean, they are the worst Premier League champions
Since Leicester.
since David Moyes.
To be honest, though, I was thinking about this.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
No.
After 24 games played, David Moyes' Manchester United had.
40 points.
After 24 games played, Liverpool's best team in the world, all this, that and the other, best ever.
Yeah.
How many points do they have?
40 points.
Guess who had more wins?
David Moyes?
Moise.
Is it?
Yeah.
I have to say again, it's Moise.
I'm sorry to say again, it's Moise.
It was Moise.
Fantastic.
So, worst champions ever? Maybe. Are they?
Yes.
Bad champions?
Well, the difference is, the reason they're the worst champions ever is when you compare the expectation of the champion and the reality. Leicester, I know they basically got relegated the season after they won it. They almost did. But no one expected them to win it. No one expected them to use that to win another title. There were talks about this team being the best Premier League team of all time. You can't then be 27 points worse off than you were this time last season or whatever it is, something ridiculous. That's why they're the worst champions ever. The difference, even when Moyes came in, you knew Fergie's leaving, there may be a drop-off here. Now, no one expected it to be what it was, but the expectation, they've got the same team, they've got a couple of injuries, but they've got the same manager, the same everything. For Liverpool to be this far off is quite remarkable, especially again. If you take away if no one had ever said this is one of the greatest Premier League teams ever, it wouldn't matter. You're allowed a shit season when you didn't say that, but people did say that. A lot of people said that. We're talking comparing them to, United 08, United 99, Arsenal 98. There's all these teams that are the great Premier League teams. These aren't one of those teams. They've been good for 2 years, and they didn't even win the title in one of those years. Come on.
They had a great season, but they are bad champions. Ain't that right, lads?
Adam, we've got to talk about Leicester. They're on the same points as Manchester United. James Maddison is playing sensationally. Brendan Rodgers looking like he's putting some consistency together. They always do this, don't they? They start brilliantly, they're near that top 3, top 5, and slowly they drop off. But this season, they're going up the league rather than down it. What do you make of Leicester so far?
I think they've been incredible. Brendan Rodgers deserves a lot of credit. I think if he hadn't have had his stint at Liverpool, which kind of ended with him being a laughing stock, which is probably unfair. But if he hadn't had that stint at Liverpool where he became a laughing stock, I think people would hold him in much higher regard. Listen, I'm a massive fan of Pochettino, but Rodgers and Poch should really be on the same level. What has Poch done that Rodgers hasn't?
For me, Rodgers has
even
done
Rodgers
more.
ahead of him.
Rodgers has done
Yeah.
more because he's taken that Leicester team. I know they won the league 5 years ago, but come on, that's no metric of how good that Leicester team is. He's taken that team to being one of the best teams in England each season.
And it seems consistent.
Yeah.
Look at Ranieri. This next season, they fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
Rodgers will keep them as a Champions League side, or at the very least, a European team.
Yeah.
And that's something that maybe not a lot of people expected from Leicester City.
But
forget that.
No.
I want to talk about Maddison's interviews.
Oh, go on then.
He's a good lad, isn't he?
He does seem like a good lad.
Oh, they're amazing, and they're we were talking about him before and saying, how amazing is Maddison in interviews? But you know what? He's not actually amazing. He's just human. He's just himself. He's just, and it's refreshing because players are so robotic in these interviews. They can't help it because they get punished for what they say in interviews.
Yeah, and they get trained to talk like that.
Yeah, and obviously managers sometimes, they'll get their words twisted, all these kind of things.
Yeah.
So I understand why footballers are maybe have their guards up, but so refreshing to hear someone like James Maddison, who clearly enjoys his game, who clearly enjoys being a footballer, who clearly enjoys speaking to the media, because that can be a part of the game that people don't like.
He's going to have an art. He's going to have a...
James Maddison. Painting like Maddison.
No, he's a good lad, and I like James Maddison. And it's good as well because last season he was compared to Jack Grealish all the time. I think because United were rumoured to be in for both, they're both sort of fighting for the same spot in the England squad. Neither of them are like first choice for England. They were kind of compared a lot. Toward the end of last season and the start of this season in particular, Grealish sort of pulled away into the distance like one of the best players in the league. Everyone's going, oh, James Maddison's not so good. I like, for Maddison's sake, and I like watching him, that he's sort of catching up to Grealish a little bit in terms of reputation
All right,
again.
let's order them. Grealish, Maddison, Foden. Everyone includes Mount in that, which I don't get. He's not even in it. Which out of those three? Because we know Mount's going to be fourth if we include both of them both, right? I'd go, my number one, Grealish.
My number one, Wilshere. Yeah, Jack will come good.
Number two, James Maddison.
Grealish.
Foden's only third on age and experience.
Yeah, he's good.
Otherwise, he'd be second.
Bastard, he's good.
He is good.
Yeah, Grealish, Maddison, Foden, Wright Phillips, in that order.
Bradley Wright Phillips as well.
Yes.
Yeah, he's good in. Scored a lot of goals.
Yeah. Why does Ian Wright's son often have no hair? Because he's Sean Wright Phillips. It's a sheep shearing joke.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Well done, Joe. Yeah, I'll be proud of yourself.
I'm not proud of myself. I'm sad.
So, Joe, Marcelo Bielsa voted for top 3 coaches in the world. Is he better than Arteta?
He's not. He's not. There's 2 coaches in the world that aren't better than Arteta. Unfortunately, one of them is fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's not beat him in the league yet, and the other one is Bielsa.
What did you just say? You know how I mentioned Liverpool are the worst champions since Moyes managed Manchester United?
Of course.
Guess what position they could be in today?
I mean, they're the best team ever, so surely at worst, first.
Seventh with a capital.
That's 7 is like a 1 with a little cap on, isn't it? I've always thought that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone tell Klopp that.
It's basically 1 cap. That's my Klopp. Did you like it? It's good, isn't it? Yeah, 1 with a cap on, you bastards. 7th. And that's Chelsea as well. Chelsea have been Chardonnay.
Chelsea have changed managers.
Yeah, I know.
Sacked Lampard.
Gone for the old tummy tickler, haven't they?
It's coming good.
Yeah.
Did you see this on the weekend? Oxford United. Now, apart from getting slapped up by me on Football Manager with my mighty Sunderland team, Oxford United had other issues this weekend. There's a fire in the floodlights, so the second half will be delayed until the fire brigade arrive.
That's great.
How do you get a fire in the floodlights?
I don't know.
I remember a period of time, and I thought about this the other day. It hasn't happened in a long time. I know I'm speaking really fast right now, and I don't know why. But I thought about this the other day, and I was thinking, there hasn't been a game where it's been postponed because the floodlights have failed in an awfully long time. Don't you agree?
It's been ages, hasn't it? A great tweet from Gary Taphouse this week. Roses are red.
Tapas? He taps that ass?
No, he serves very small plates of potatoes and chorizo.
Oh, I thought Gary tapped ass.
No, it's tapas. Gary Taphouse with a lovely Valentine's poem for us all. Roses are red. It's match day for me. Footy mum spiked half-time oranges with LSD. What do you think? What do you think?
Can I play for that team, please? I want to
Footy mum! Imagine that's what you called. Hey up, footy mum. And you'd be fuming.
They normally
Years and
called
years.
soccer mums in
Yeah,
America,
but
right?
footy mum's the English version.
She was fed up of watching her kids' team lose every weekend. Imagine that, waking up 9 o'clock on a Sunday to go and take your stupid little brat to go and lose a football game, and then you go and see him, and you're stood there, he's losing every week. You're thinking, how can I change this? How can I make this a little bit better? I don't know, maybe get him some football coaching, you know, with RH coaching,
No,
you know, all that stuff.
don't do that.
No, we don't want to do
Too
that.
expensive.
What we need to do is get some LSD in the little system.
Right, that's going to be all from us for another Premier League Pisstake. Man United can't get a win, City keep winning, but luckily Liverpool are even shitter than us, Adam. 21 may not be coming anytime soon, but even if Pep does win the trophy, here's what I'll have to say.
This is all very well and good, but I'm still bald.
What have I told you? I told you 21's coming. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and comment and share and subscribe and keep it locked to PR Pisstake, the greatest show on planet Earth.
Faster.
For now, I've been Adam Mckola. He has been
Faster.
Joe Smith. We are going to get out of here. Make sure you check us out on stereo at Adam Mckola. We're going to be live later on today. For now, bye.